Hello again, YouTube vinyl community. It's Jacob coming back for another bargain record haul video on the Dallas Open Micer YouTube channel. My last video, I didn't talk about the music. I think I may do that this time. If you've been following my adventures on here, I've been afflicted by the COVID brain fog, but I am of clear mind this evening, and let's do some talking. Our first record in this haul, it's a Pablo All Stars jam session. So the Pablo label was like Verve Records before it, founded by a gentleman named Norman Grants, and he put together quite a roster of all stars, and they got into this jam session here, and let's see some of the folks we got. We got Oscar Peterson, Milt Jackson, Joe Pass, Niels Henning Orsted Peterson, Clark Terry, Bobby Duran. That's got to be good stuff. I have yet to listen to this, so I'll probably get to that tomorrow. Did clean it, so it's going to be ready to go, and it's got some well-known stuff. We got Pennies from Heaven, Sweethearts on Parade. What an odd choice. There's something I don't know how to pronounce, and then ends with God Bless the Child. Could be a fun listen. How could it go wrong with Milt Jackson? Let's see what we got next. I got this hip fella, Dave Van Ronk, and he's got a quote here on the back. This is the just Dave. I don't know if it's just Dave Van Ronk or just Dave Van Ronk on Mercury Records, and Dave says, "I can tell a lie, but I can't sing one." Well, there's just so much truth in the man that his artistic purity does not allow him to lie when he sings, and that's good to know. I hate to listen to a record and think, I wonder what pack of lies this singer is selling me in this song, but you don't have to worry about that. Hold on a moment. He says, "I can tell a lie, but I can't sing one." So he's admitting to being a liar when he's telling you that he can't sing a lie. So he might be able to sing lies if he's lying while he's telling us this. I guess I don't know what to make of this, but this is mostly a great sounding album. And I say mostly, there were some vocal choices that Dave Van Ronk made that rubbed me the wrong way. This opening song, Candyman, he does some odd gruff singing, and made a odd and unpleasant sound. He had some gaps in his teeth, and he had this big bristly mustache, and a sound that he achieved in this Candyman vocal was a bit off-putting, but the guitar playing, beautifully captured by Rudy Van Gelder in the engineering booth or room. I don't know what the setup was here, but a very, very well produced record. I first heard about this Dave Van Ronk fella in that Martin Scorsese, Bob Dylan documentary, and Dave was griping about how that song thief Bob Dylan had magpied his arrangement for House of the Rising Sun and recorded it on his debut album with Columbia. I guess that rubbed Dave Van Ronk the wrong way, as he felt like he might have been robbed of a hit. He does that. This came out in '64, so a couple years after Dylan's debut. But he does that recording of House of the Rising Sun as the closing track here. It's also got a number called Baby Let Me Lay It On You. It's just pretty much the same song as that Dylan Baby Let Me Follow You Down. Interesting that the album closes with two songs with a Bob Dylan connection. I had also been thinking a bit about this album cover. If you saw that guy there in front of you in line on record store day, what kind of fear that would send you. Shivers of fear would run down your spine. You're thinking, oh my goodness, he's gonna get all the cool records before me. He looks like he's researched his purchases well and has an impeccable taste, and he's gonna get all those limited pressings, before I even have a chance to get in the door. He's one of those lumberjack dressing hipsters. I was reading about this Dave Van Ronk. Was born in Brooklyn in the 1930s, about 5 years after another Brooklyn folkie, Jack Elliott. And Jack Elliott went the country route. Ran away and joined the rodeo when he was a teenager, and he wears a red bandana and a cowboy hat. And for some reason, I'm totally okay with that, but this lumberjack hipstering always just kind of rubbed me the wrong way. I guess I've got a prejudice against lumberjacks. But anyhow, this is still whatever prejudice I may have. A fine collection from Dave Van Ronk here. I was happy to pick this up. A beautiful glossy cover. Thank you, Mercury Records. I was able to successfully remove the clearance bin price tag without any tears or damage. That's always fantastic. Let's see what I have next. Got this Igor Stravinsky character doing the Rite of Spring with the Columbia Symphony Orchestra, CBS Records. So Stravinsky's conducting his own work. Stravinsky's not my favorite conductor, but do have to say he has the best covers of any classical composer, and this one's no exception there. He looks so much cooler than Dave Van Ronk. There's no doubt about it. So this one I think about, when Stravinsky wrote this piece, it was the dawn of the recorded music, and he got to live long enough to hear his work played on a stereo Columbia 6i record there. What a journey in sound this man lived through. And this it's quite a powerful piece of music. You have these strings that they just attack you. They're so forcefully played. it does sound so very pagan. You get the sense that you're maybe out in the woods, and these pagans, they're getting all fired up for some kind of ritual, and it's a bit frightening, sinister. You want to be the who knows what they'll do when they stumble upon a Protestant lost in the forest. It sounds so savage. Quite an exciting recording from Mr. Stravinsky. I do like it when I get to hear composers interpreting their own works, and that was quite a historic event here, and quite a pleasing listen. Well, let's cleanse our palate and get far away from that paganism. Here we have some Bill and Jean Bradway, the gospel Hawaiian airs. This is really one of the great gems that I've stumbled upon. I did not know about Bill and Jean Bradway and their Hawaiian style gospel instrumental music before finding this record. There's a nice little bio on the back. See, there's Bill. He was a guitar builder as well as a player. He designed a triple neck steel guitar that he played, and it's quite something else. So the Bradways, they had a gig in Atlantic City, and they played on the radio that their Hawaiian music. It says here, each day they had a radio program direct from the boardwalk, the sound of the surf contributing greatly to the Hawaiian atmosphere. So the good old Hawaiian beach feel you get in Atlantic City. It's an interesting connection. They were playing their Hawaiian music, and says they got saved in 1955 and became full-time evangelists. And so these are all gospel instrumental numbers, heavy on the guitar and some electric organ. Wonderful sounding stuff, and I hope to pick up more of their work. This see, there's this is stereo release number 309 on Christian Faith Recordings, out of Northridge, California, where they had that great earthquake in 1994. Alma Records. So look forward to seeing more of them. This is stereo number 309, or Hi-Fi 1309, and stereo 311 on the label, another gospel album from the Hawaiian Airs. Look forward to getting that. You can check them out on YouTube. Here we have the greatest country and western hits. Well, that is a lie. But what we have here is a compilation album on the budget label Design Records. And what I think is neat about this one, I'm sorry, I'm hearing crinkly shrink. It can be a little distracting. The crinkly shrink has a way of really it likes to get picked up on the microphone. I hear it on other videos. So I generally, if I like to plastic sleeve my records, and I always take them off before I do the video, but I often leave shrink wrap on. Well, anyway, what I think is neat about this record is that it has artists from different labels. For example, we've got Buck Owens, Capitol recording artist here. Across from him we have Johnny Cash, a Columbia artist. Dave Dudley, Mercury. We've got Webb Pierce, Decca. Carl Ballou, Decca. Roger Miller, Mercury Smash. George Jones, let's say Star Day. Del Reeves, Dot, and Sonny James. I think you start out on Capitol. Jimmy Dean, I could be wrong about that. I don't have any Sonny James records. Jimmy Dean, the Sausage Man from Columbia Records, and they all joined together on this little compilation here. If you were having a cool kids table in country music, you got Dave Dudley and Johnny Cash, probably about the coolest you can get. But Buck Owens, yeah, of course he could sit at that table. Sonny James might, maybe they'd include him. That would be awfully nice if they did. Anyway, budget sounding compilation, but still quite fun to have this one. Oh, let's see what we get here. Got David Houston. I've been buying a lot of country records lately. They've been really showing up in the clearance bins, and in better shape than usual. So I've been more aggressive in my purchasing, buying things that I don't really know very well. David Houston. I don't have a country music background. So David Houston, I've seen him around in the clearance bins, and I thought, this record was so clean that I'd give it a try. Just some familiar numbers on here. By the time I get to Phoenix, and Gentle on My Mind, Release Me, and so I thought, well, I'll see what's going on here. The record, very clean. On Epic, looked like perhaps it had never been played, and sure enough, maybe it hadn't. And I put this record on the turntable. The hole, was still on the small side, and I had to really press the record down to get it secured on the spindle. And when I played dropped the needle. Dead quiet, and so very, very clean copy. But then the music was not what I was expecting to hear. Thought Epic Records, maybe this wouldn't be as Nashville sounding as something from RCA or one of the slightly bigger major labels, and this was some smooth stuff. I thought, what in the Bill Anderson is going on here? Not what I had expected from this guy with the cool sideburns and the rock and roll hairstyle, the shiny jacket. I thought I'd get something a little more raw and electric sounding, but this was very smoothed out country. Not saying it's bad stuff, just not what I expected. I'll give this a little more time to see how it settles in or grows on me. I got this other David Houston. Looks like David had gotten, this is a 1979 release. This is a very unfortunate title. Here we have David Houston, and I know Houston's in the title. From the Heart of Houston. A little play on words here. So from the heart means from that emotional center or spiritual center that you have within you, but it also is the center of the city of Houston. And here, I guess, is the city of Houston. I've been to Houston, but looked nothing like this when I visited. It's changed a lot, so I would not recognize the Houston skyline as it exists. I don't know that I recognize the Houston skyline now, but anyway, this is I'm taking it that this is Houston as it looked in 1979, and they're doing the play on words with David Houston and the city of Houston. It's pretty basic stuff here. There's some something interesting I see here in the liner notes, though. The remixing was done by Billy Sherrill of Jack Clement Studios and Ron Reynolds of CBS Studios. So that's some heavy hitters there in country music, and this small label, Derek, has a nice sound in vinyl. I actually preferred this record to this earlier one. David Houston's career may have been in decline, but I think he had a nice loose approach in the studio. Sounded a little bit more honky tonk and raw on this record than the other. There's a song here at the end, closes the album, called "Next Sunday I'm Gonna Be Saved." I don't know. In the song he was talking about getting tired of his sinning and leave his sinful past behind, gonna get saved next Sunday. And a lot of times when people say that sort of thing, they never get around to it. I guess it's the kind of thing you could put off to your deathbed. But it turns out David Houston didn't have a deathbed. I looked him up on Wikipedia. Died suddenly of a brain aneurysm in 1993. So I don't know what he did on that Sunday, but hope he took care of business before it was too late. We got some more country music here. That's Melba Montgomery, America's #1 country and western girl singer, on United Artists. She's got this fantastic looking guitar here with her name on the strap. Later on she had a terribly sappy, easy listening country hit song about what was it called? No Charge. Oh gosh, that's one of those syrupy country numbers that just make you want to puke. But this early stuff she did, it was great. Nice, rich, raw, strong guitar playing, beautiful, clear vocals, well produced, high fidelity here. Some nice 60s country on United Artists. I was very pleased to find this one. Oh, we got more country music? What is going on here? On the great labels, we have a Star Day label. This is Country Music Hall of Fame volume number 9. And gosh, this is the first one in the series I've ever seen. I believe they are all the way up to number 9. What I think is interesting about this one, they have artists here that I don't know. I know a lot of people like George Jones got a start on Star Day, but I don't know that I didn't know that Dave Dudley or Patsy Cline ever did anything for Star Day. I don't know what they might have needed to do to get those rights, but well done. That's one thing that is a bit frustrating with a collection like this that covers 50s and 60s music. Says here, portions of this album are electronically reprocessed to simulate stereo. So you do have some fake stereo on here. You got this nice gatefold, and they let you know who's dead by writing the word late in front of the names. So you got the late Carter Stanley, the late Hawkshaw Hawkins, the late Patsy Cline, the late Cowboy Copas, and I am thankful that whoever owned this record before me didn't provide updates when other people died. Sometimes people would feel the compulsion to do something like that. So let's see, who else is dead? Well, Buck Owens is dead. So whoever owned this before didn't write late in front of Buck Owens. Late Roger Miller. Late George Jones. Living Dolly Parton. Have not played this one yet. Late Jimmy Dean, the Sausage King, but look forward to giving this a spin. I got it cleaned up and ready to go. Oh, what's next? More country music. This believe it or not, this B.W. Stevenson fella. He looks like he's just sitting in the country, like hanging out with some pigs or something here in his overalls. But he's a Dallasite, a city fella, and is buried here in the town and somewhere in Dallas area. The Poor David's Pub concert venue has a singer-songwriter competition in BW. I don't know why I'm having trouble pronouncing the letter W. BW Stevenson, Lead Free. They have a songwriting competition in his honor every year, and they had this competition in May. Anyway, as I'm a singer-songwritery fella, some good stuff. Tragically died young, but left his mark here on RCA Dynaflex. And no more country. Got this Nathan Milstein violin. These are some of his encores. I suppose he may have played these pieces in concert. Wide variety of music. I have yet to play this. I do have their Milstein records, and I enjoy him and his playing quite a bit. I got another Milstein Beethoven Concerto in D minor. Again, have not played this one yet either, but it's cleaned up and make it a spin tomorrow. Well, let's close out with whatever we have next. Oh, look at that. Got Gus Arnheim and his Coconut Grove Orchestra, the infamous Ambassador Hotel in Los Angeles. The hotel has since been demolished, and the Coconut Grove, I believe, has somewhat been salvaged as a venue or part of a Los Angeles Unified High School that was built on the site. This Gus Arnheim record features a vocalist by the name of Bing Crosby, and says here this record has 2 unissued takes by Bing Crosby, and they are What Is It and Out of Nowhere. Look forward to hearing those. I can't place What Is It, but out of nowhere, it's one of those early Crosby greats. Bing Crosby is the greatest popular singer of all time. So this is going to be an exciting first listen for me, even though this was released quite a while back. Anyway, thanks for watching, folks. If you made it this far, thank you. Always appreciated. Sounds like I need to WD-40 this table again. It was making a lot of noises. Hope that wasn't too distracting. I don't know that I got any new links for you, but if you haven't seen my introductory video, well, there you have it. You can click on that one and enjoy it, get to know me better. Back in the old days when I had my long coronavirus hair. Well, look forward to coming back to you again soon with another video. Take care, everybody.